Anything take your fancy? Till next time.
Starting in 10 minutes. Downtime will be 12 minutes. Goddamn, just started the stream fucking 3 minutes ago. God damn it. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Hello, Evie. Thanks for hanging out. It seems like we're not going to be playing for very long because the server's about to be going down for 20 minutes for an update that I don't know why, but I didn't think there was going to be one interrupting POE 2 today. I was taken. Damn. Mm-hmm. That's right. Fucked up. Ow. Okay. Chill.
What a pretty worm. Tail. raven always outsmarts the worm. I will dispel you.
Four minutes. And if we were in the race right now, there would already be somebody at Algan Manor. I've been live for 10 minutes already. Anything else to kill in here? Not gonna be able to really go anywhere else or do anything else.
Rise! I can create better.
That really is it, though. Bellwood.
My knowledge grows deeper.
20 seconds.
Too much clutter.
Here it comes.
No.
Yes, okay. Crab said, try OSRS. I have. I played OSRS when I was a youngling. When I was still a child. I think probably back when it first got released. Like, I think I was playing it back in like 2002 or 2003 or something like that. It was 2004. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a long fucking time ago. Like, I was a child. How do I see the new patch note? Can I go in here and read the patch note? Yeah. Okay, fuck. Can't do that. Alright. Let's just go to the website, I guess. Approximately hours. I didn't even know that Path of Exile 1 was on other platforms. Interesting.
Oh, who with the Wii?
Wait, how do I read patch notes? Look at events, ladders, events, forms, wiki, news. Try this one. Oh. Events. Oh. Wait, so it's just everything now? Oh my god, it actually is. They go down for maintenance. They really just like... They really go down for maintenance. I can't even read what's like in the new... I can't. What the hell, bro? Are we serious? That's so weird. Okay. Sure. Megabonk for 20 minutes. I really, I don't know why, but I just did not expect it to be such a hardcore lockdown. Oh wait, the game is doing that slow-mo thing. What? Why is it doing that? Okay. I don't know why VSync would be on anyway, but it is though. You can turn all this shit up. It's all on low. What the fuck? What does this look like? Hold on. Motion blur off. Ambient occlusion. What does that do again? I can't remember, but that's kind of funny that this is like camera distant. There we go. But he was right. It was just because I had VSync on with the controller. Attack speed. Ow. I think it's so funny that when you jump, you do kickflips. Asian arm. Go with jump height since seems like everything else sucks. Oh fuck, what the hell? Killed him, dude. Let's go back to that salesman guy and try to... Oh shit. I love that. It's my favorite. Salesman guy saved me. Lifesteal. We're gonna need that. There he is. What do you got, bud? Oh. Look, gloves are good, right? I think. I'm not sure it's going to be good right now, but could be at some point. Power up multiplier. Bone damage. Own all these skeletons. Alright. Hopefully this isn't like a super crazy good run, because like we've only got 20 minutes until the server restarts. I'm going back to that shit immediately. Projectile count. Ow. Shit. Whoa. Increased damage. I'm sorry, I gotta do it. Oh shit. Oh, oh man, chill. Cool. Uh-oh. Dang golems are here. Oh shit! No, 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 no! Yeah, I didn't think this through too well. Need the luck, I'm sorry. Oh my god, we're dead. Okay. Oh, I'm back at the beginning where my magnet is. Perfect. You have to go a bloody time. Word of lightning. Do a refresh. Oh, why look at fucking map again? Something. One of them does it. These buttons does it. I know it. There's a magnet up there. Sure. Maybe I'll try to go get it while. Okay. Oof. Maybe I shouldn't try to go for the last one. It might just be time to go to the next thing. Has it been 20 minutes yet? I am excited for the new league. It is indeed going to be fun, I think. I'm not a huge POE 1 player, even really a Path of Exile player in general, because I only got into POE 2, like, when it first came out, because I was, like, really pissed off at Diablo 4. And it turned out to be really fun, I will admit that, but it had its glaring issues that, you know, I'm not super happy with that they still haven't fixed. But this new league in POE 1, it looks kind of fun. I'm definitely down to give it a genuine try, like all the way through to like mapping and stuff like that. I really don't know much about Path of Exile 1, I just know that it's extremely extensive and extremely demanding of your time. Kind of the big thing in the past, but it'd be nice to give it a try now. I just want to level up one more time if I can. Uh-oh, I might have made a mistake here. Uh-oh, I think I did. I think I made a mistake. No, take me over to the thing where I need to be. No, right there. Yeah. No. These. No, I fucked up. I should have gone to the portal. Alright, well, I think that it's maybe been 20 minutes. No, it's only been like 10 minutes. Actually, let me just double check. It's not ready to go. Oh, it's in the updating queue. What's happening? No, update right now. What do you mean? Why are we waiting till tomorrow? Or today at, like, what? Why would we wait that long? I always just aim to learn one new thing, a league, or try one new build. But we still have like 2.5 hours for the league. Yeah, I know. League is going to take a little while before we can get started with that, but I figured we would just do some hardcore run stuff on POE 2 until that happens. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't even know what class I'm going to play. I don't know enough about POE 1. I've only played like 2 characters. I think I played a Shadow for a little bit and a Ranger for a little bit. See if it's back up yet. Probably not, but we'll see. Oh yeah, there we go.
Impudent undead! Emerge! I think not.
Feel good about this League Breaches of Fun Time, and some of the other quality of life stuff is nice. Yeah, I heard that they're finally putting like mass identification in, and like some other really nice quality of life things that I feel like should have been like intuitive thought when designing the game, but I guess the developers are too busy trying to figure out how they can kill their players more often instead of like making the game fun or enjoyable to play. It's kind of something I've noticed about these developers. I don't know what their fucking problem is, but they have this thing where they like desperately want to kill the player.
Who is this?
And I'm not even talking
that
about like, well,
adorns the
dude,
tree
like,
of
you know,
soul?
the AI is
What
supposed to
happened
try
here?
and do that. Like, no. I'm not talking about the AI. No, I'm talking about like skill issue or them
To
making
release
it
that
like
being from the
difficult
tree
or
of
anything
souls
like that. Like they
will need more than
actively,
simply cut
in
her
like
as a
almost like a
friendly
petty
woman.
manner,
I'll wait
want
here.
to kill the
The old
player and make
arches
them
will
rage
protect
over
me.
it. Like they want to make it impossible almost to stay alive. And that's just like a weird, counterintuitive way of thinking when you're making an entertainment product that people are supposed to have fun with. I don't really understand that aspect of it. And like I'm a survival game player. You know what I mean? Like I played like DayZ and Archive, you know, like RimWorld and shit like that. So like I'm not opposed to tough games or brutal games or anything like that. But this game just like this doesn't make any sense sometimes because it seems like the developers are too focused on trying to kill the player character, which I really don't get. I really truly don't understand that aspect of it. But you know, aside from that, I'm expecting Breach to be really, really fun. I really do like the Breach stuff in POE 2. I've not played, like I said, too much POE 1, but as far as POE 2, I think that my favorite like side aspect or whatever you want to call it of like the side stuff you can do is probably the Breach. I love opening up the breaches and having massive amounts of enemies pour out of it. It's really cool. Definitely die a lot more in PoE 2 than I did in 1. Yeah, no, I hear that from a lot of people that played PoE 1 for like the last 10 plus years. And they're like, yeah man, I don't know what the deal is, but like they definitely have a hard on for wanting to kill the player this time around. And I heard it wasn't all that great in PoE 1 either, but this is like a little bit insane. I think that they need to get their heads out of their asses and think about how they make the game fun rather than how they can kill the player. They're going to find themselves in a position where, because I don't know, for me, and this is maybe a hot take or whatever, but I really do feel like PoE 2 was like them trying to enter the realm of like the mass market. I feel like that they were definitely trying to appeal more to like the Diablo crowd and like other ARPG crowds rather than just like their normal, you know, niche PoE 1 players that have already been playing for, you know, a decade or more. I think that they were trying to open up their market so they had more, a larger pool of potential players getting into their game. But then at the same time, they made it so unfun. Like, they are making it so that these new players that are going to come in, because I'm a new player, I really am. I only started playing PoE as a whole when PoE 2's early access thing got released, and I was like really mad at Diablo 4 at the time, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go pay $30 and I'm going to go play this. And it was fun for like 30 hours or something like that. And then you had to replay the campaign again, and you kept dying over and over. Hardcore is basically like, you can't even fucking touch it because you will die unless you memorize. And that's the biggest issue with the difficulty in this game, is it has nothing to do with skill at all. Because there's one-shot mechanics. And as soon as you put one-shot mechanics in, it becomes a game of memory. It's no longer a game of skill. It's just a game of memory. How much of the different bosses can you remember? How many of their attacks can you remember? How many of their tells for their attacks can you remember? You know what I mean? And then on top of it, you've got to have all your resistances and blah, 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 because you can't avoid everything. It's impossible the way they've designed the game. So, like, people are going to play this shit, and they're going to pick it up, and they're going to be like, ooh, this is really fun and different. I like this, and blah, 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 trying to access that mass market. And then they're going to die to some dumb bullshit that they don't understand, and there's no way of telling how you died from it. And they're going to be like, well, that was dumb and not fun. And I'm annoyed and confused and a little bit frustrated with the game. So, like, I think I'm just going to put it down for a second, and then they may never pick it up again. Like, that's just, it's just a fact of when you do that to someone, you are basically gambling on whether or not they're ever going to pick it up again. Let me put it to you this way. when I bought this game back in November of last year, or like December of last year, whenever the hell it came out, it was definitely one of those things where like I was like, whoa, this is actually like a game in comparison to Diablo 4. It felt like there was more life in it. So I was like, this is fun. I'm having fun with it. And then it got to a point where like I just died over everything. Anything. Any attack, no matter how much I buffed up my character, no matter how tanky I made him. And then on top of that, there was like input issues and this and that and blah blah blah. And like it just got to a point where it wasn't fun any longer. It felt like a grind. And not in the good way. It felt like a work grind. Like I'm going out to a job instead of playing a game that separates me from all that stuff. And I dropped it. And you know what happened? I didn't come back to it for almost a year. I only picked this up again literally about a month and a half ago. Probably not even that long ago. Maybe like 5 weeks ago. And that was only because I saw the Abyssal stuff and I heard that like they were changing some things, and I was getting kind of bored of the games I was playing at the time, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll pick it up and I'll try it out. And I did have fun with it again, especially because they finally completed the campaign. They added some new things in. You know, some of the stuff was a little bit more fluid, quality of life stuff. But man, it is still a bit of a dumpster fire. And if I, a hardcore gamer that wants to play this shit for like 6 to 10 hours a day, if I drop this game for a fucking year, dude, for an entire year, dude, that's like 4,000 hours of someone, maybe not, maybe like 2,500 to like 3,500 hours of someone playing your fucking game that now didn't happen. Like, I know that like for a lot of people math doesn't fucking matter, but when a player like me that wants to play for 6 to 10 hours a day just decides to drop your fucking game and you lose 2,500 to 3,000 hours of playtime from that, and I'm just one fucking person, you know? For every hour that someone's playing this game and they're having fun with it, there is like a 1% chance that increases over time of fun, like a chart, like a graph of whether or not they're going to spend more money on your fucking product. If they're having fun for an extended period of time, for every hour that they're having fun, the potential of them buying something more from your game goes up. Your microtransaction sales will go up if they're having more fun for longer in your game, you know? And when you take somebody like me who would have played your game for 3,000 hours this year, and now you don't have that, that's like, dude, that's like guaranteed like 4 or 5 microtransactions that they would have gotten off of me if I was having fun with the game that consistently. I don't know if the developers understand this concept, or if they have just gotten so lost in the sauce of money and stuff that they are just like, I don't know, being silly or something. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe they're just fucking stupid. That's also possible. I can't just leave it up to, you know, them being greedy. It also could just be plain out incompetence. But it just does really feel weird when you do the math on that. If that's like 4 or 5 microtransactions in a year for like, let's say $10, that's $50 from one person in the year. And that's, I'm not a big like microtransaction person. So like, I feel like that statistic is probably higher with other people, especially with like the mass market that wants to consume that much. Dude, you're potentially missing out. Like, if 1,000 players stop playing your fucking game, that's like millions of hours of playtime not happening. That is tens of thousands of microtransactions not happening. Like, that's, it just doesn't make any sense to make your game so unfun. It's like they get, and like this guy Jonathan, every time that he says like the thing where he cries about, I don't want people to think we're not going to fix the game, and then he does that little smirk, I feel like he's like almost like a cuck. Like he likes the idea of people hating his game, and he literally like, he's like, ooh, let's make them hate it more. Oh, it feels good when people hate it. I see online how much people hate it. And then he goes on his little fucking campfire, whatever the fuck they're called for POE, where they do their little podcast thing where they tell you about what they're doing with the game, and he brings that shit up about how players are mad about the game, and you can see it, and he's like, please don't think we never fix it. And then he does that little smirk. I don't think it's a smirk of like a nervous, like, please please don't think that we're not gonna fix it because he's like genuine and he's like nervous that like genuinely people won't think he's gonna fix it when he really does want to fix it. I feel like it's more of a smirk of like oh please don't hate our game. I will get such a fucking clue from it. Like that's what it feels like. It feels so weird, dude. It just feels like they want their player base and the mass market to hate this shit, and they think that it's gonna bring them money or something, or maybe they don't care about it. Like I said, maybe he really is just like he's got a kink for it and he likes the idea of people hating his game and that's all he cares about. I don't know, I'm not really sure. It's a very weird development team. I will admit that they are a very strange group of fucking people. The way they're designing things, sometimes it feels like a haphazard quilt with a bunch of different aspects, like a bunch of different pieces of fabric that are put together by a bunch of people that don't know what the overall quilt is supposed to look like at the end. So it's just like a bunch of mashed together bullshit that really doesn't make sense at times. Especially when they add a new, like, square or whatever into their quilt, like the Abyssal. And they don't optimize it or balance it properly. And then you, like, have a character that wipes out. I mean, like, cooks tier 15s. And then they're in, like, a tier 10 map, and they get absolutely obliterated by one of these abyssal abomination things that comes out of the hole, one of these like little rare monsters that has like 20 affixes on it. Like that kind of shit doesn't make any sense to me. It makes me feel like y'all don't play your fucking game to see what it's like before you put it out. And that's what I mean by it feels like a bunch of Walmart workers working on a quilt, but they don't care about it. They're just coming to their 9-to-5 job, walking in, typing the code that they're told to. They don't really know what they're making. They don't know what the end product is supposed to look like or what it's supposed to feel like. They're just doing their job and then clocking out. And they do not fucking care what's happening. And I don't blame them. That's the society that we live in right now. But like, it makes for a really, really shitty landscape inside the game. Truly. All right, hold on one second. I'm gonna go smoke real quick. Because I hear people moving around, so it's finally late enough in the day that I can go smoke without being rude to anyone, and then I'll come back and we will keep cruising on this, and I'll stop complaining about GGG and their dumb shit. I think they just really wanted to try something a bit different from the first game, but they're slowly realizing some of their ideas aren't translating well. They're kind of in the shadow of this gigantic first game, and they want to branch out. No, I totally understand that. I totally get that. I feel like there's a sense of, okay, and this might be another very hot take, and this is coming from somebody who is an artist themselves, so just chill when I say this. I feel like these guys were an indie developer when they first came out. I don't know if they were a big company beforehand. I don't know anything about GGG besides like Path of Exile 2 and like what I've experienced of their development style from POE 2. And like I said, I have like maybe 30 hours in POE. So, like, understand that I have no experience with Path of Exile at all. So I don't know how amazing the game is. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've been trying to play, and it's a little bit boring for me. But, like, I'm trying. Okay? But I understand they made this big, massive game that turned into, like, this cult, like, phenomenon. It is, like, it's got this group of people that have been, like, dedicated to it. Not addicted, I promise, I don't mean addicted. And they are, in their minds, I think they're like, man, we have this massive thing looming over us that we did that was so great when we were a tiny company, and now we're this massive company. We've got tons of money because we made this huge success, and we got this giant chip on our shoulder, and we want to make something great, and we want to do something a little bit different with it. But, like, what is the different? Is the different to make it a ball-crushing, dick dragging through glass experience? Because if that's what they're looking for, they're doing it. They're fucking crushing it if that's what they're trying to do. But like, why is that the different thing you're trying to do from POE 1? Did you feel like people were having too much fun just blasting through the game? Like, have you seen the meme about the guy playing POE 1 and he's like singing like the and he's like flying through the game, killing everything. He looks like he's having so much fun, and then it cuts to POE 2, and some guy's sweating his dick off, trying to fucking keep up with everything, and then he still dies. That's literally what I feel like it feels like. I've never played POE one enough to know for sure, but like I know that you as a POE one player, you get that meme wholeheartedly. I get it partially, and I don't even know POE one, you know? And it makes me more mad about POE 2 that they just seem to be dropping the ball so hard with it. I don't understand why every mechanic, every new thing that they implement, everything that should be fun has to have some kind of negative effect. Why? Why is that a part of their development design? Why do they want to just fucking spear you in the dick over and over again? They're like, oh my god, we see you having fun. Is it still fun? Is it still fun? Do you like it? You don't? Oh. We're sorry. We're trying to fix it. And they just like, I don't get it, dude. It's so weird. Alright, I gotta go smoke real quick. I'll be right back. second, Jack. A beverage and a coffee. It is so fucking hot in my home. Like, it's crazy. I feel like my input on it, come on, but I agree with you. Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. Is that like I do get mad, I get frustrated and everything, but honestly, I'm willing to give them time to work on it as long as it seems like they're actually working on it and not spending all their time making new skins and microtransactions to make more money before the game even runs properly. You know, like stop the crashing, stop the network issues, stop the dumb mechanics that make it impossible to play hardcore. That's all I'm asking for. Once they get that stuff down, the rest of it, all the other little like things they're gonna have to work out with balancing and further optimizing the game and everything, I can wait on that. I can be patient, but like make the game run before you start making money directly off of it with microtransactions that you should be spending your development time on the actual game and not on side stuff, you know? Goddamn. Oh, okay. You said you were a little bored of your playtime with PoE 1, but I promise once you get a little hold of some mechanics and a skill you like, it pops off nice. Problem is, there is not really a lot of in-game information. You kind of have to depend on the community if there's something you understand. Yeah, that's something else that I don't really like about the game. Like, that's actually I think you might have just hit the nail on the head with like my biggest pet peeve with the game as a whole. Because like I've already like mentioned different aspects of exactly that. Like, oh, I don't know why I died, or I don't understand why this build isn't working, or whatever. And yeah, that is exactly it. You hit it exactly. I think it's just because there's not enough in-game information that is letting me know what is happening. What does it do? How does it work? Why did I die? Like, all that stuff would be super, super useful and inviting to new players. Even if it's a lot of information. I understand they don't want to clog up and make it too complicated. Dude, this motherfucker is complicated. I don't give a fuck what the PoE players say. It is a complicated situation for a gamer that has not ever delved into ARPGs or like isometric games. Okay, even if you've played roguelike, if you might have a little bit more of an understanding of what's happening here than other people. It's just on a much grander scale. This shit is complicated, dude. It's a lot, and trying to make a build that is actually viable in this fucking game means having to look stuff up on the internet. I like playing games. I just want to be able to play the game, and for the most part with PoE 2, I've been able to get away with just playing the game. The longer that I play it, the more I understand it. The better I make my build. And I feel like with each character, even I get more of an understanding. And I don't look a whole lot of stuff up. I really don't. But I like that aspect of gaming. I don't like strategy guides. I don't want to like look up online. How does this work? And then somebody just tells me how to beat it. You know what I mean? I just want to be able to play the game with the in-game information and be able to have fun with it and get through it and be able to see all the content available without having to go online for all of my fucking resources. Leaving it up to the community, to me, is just a massively lazy thing from the development team. Either that or they just, like I said, I don't know if it's laziness, if it's incompetence, if it's maliciousness. I don't really know what their fucking issue is with everything, but it is very frustrating. Yeah, exactly. I doubt it for the first one, but I don't think they're gonna backtrack too much, or not backtrack, but like I don't think they're gonna retrofit too much the PoE 1 in that regard. I feel like they're just too far gone with PoE 1. There's just so fucking much. I feel like they don't know how to keep up with it now. And that's also why they're just they said the other day that they're like basically copy pasting assets from PoE 2 to PoE 1 and upgrading the graphics in certain areas because it's just easier. And they just have so much that they try to do with this insanely large game. It feels like it just, like, I don't know, maybe hire more people, reorganize your focus, like reorganize your assets on what you need to really focus on. Oh yeah, they needed the character rigs. Oh, you mean when you say character rigs, do you mean like how the character moves around? Oh, you mean the copy paste thing? Yeah, they used the skeletons for the animations. Yeah, they used a lot of the stuff from PoE 2 and just kind of copy pasted that kind of stuff over POE 1 from what I understand. And I don't know, man, like, what are you spending all your development time on? If, you know, I feel like they put out patches that feel almost meaningless a lot of the times. I just want to know what the hell is going on with this game. It feels like in the past year since I played it, yeah, they added Act 4 and Interlude or whatever, but I don't know, man. It just feels like more should have got done in the past year of development as far as like making the game run more smoothly. Like, the fact that there's a known issue that if you're playing in DirectX or DirectX, DX12, whatever the fuck it's called, when you're playing in that mode, and it crashes like once and out, and it does this thing where it like pinwheels, you lose all your map progress, and you know, it's like this really shitty situation. And I don't really understand how a year into development this known issue has only gotten a band-aid and they haven't actually genuinely tried to fix it. Like, why are you not spending any of your development time trying to make the game run right? It's very weird. I don't get it. It has been a bumpy ride working on both of them. Hopefully we're coming out of that. We'll see. The thing is, and it sucks, because if it was just a matter of a game development team learning from their mistakes and being like, oh man, we tried this, obviously it didn't work, we're going to try a brand new thing that is more in line with like what we were doing in PoE 1 in certain regards, and because that was fun. We're going to scale some things back. We're going to stop putting negative effects on every single positive effect. You know, they're not going to learn that because they are too focused on making money. And it's just capitalism. That is the biggest problem here, is that capitalism demands that they focus on the money first. Yeah, on everything. Every single fucking thing that could be a positive in this game automatically gets a negative effect. I don't get it. I don't understand. That's what I mean by, like, it feels like they want you to hate this game, and I think it's like a really weird development style, because like it's counterintuitive to, it's supposed to be entertainment. I don't, what is entertaining about making this fucking shit a grind, like an awful grind too? Like, I don't get it. You're making everything like, dude, if you're gonna add sprinting into the game, just add sprinting into the game. Yeah, make it so that you can't attack while you're sprinting, and maybe have like a little momentum thing when you're coming out of the sprint. So like, you can't attack yet, but yeah, you're getting hit maybe once or twice. But this thing with the trip, like, why did you have to take something that could have been so fun to add to the game and then just immediately make it the worst thing in the game? Hardcore players just can't use it. Period. If you trip and fall as a hardcore player, dead. It's over. Your hardcore run is over. It's just, I don't understand. Yeah, it's a wild fucking choice. Don't get it. That's what I mean. Just some very counterintuitive stuff that I feel like it doesn't come from a place of passion for making a great, fun game. I feel like it comes from like a weird place of like pettiness. And like I was going to say earlier that like, my hot take about this is that, and this is coming from an artist standpoint, that it almost felt like their scope got so big with the first one, and it got so loved by such a like, you know, by like this cult of people that love this fucking game, and they're like, man, we did something great. And yeah, I understand the chip on the shoulder, but also they kind of got this vibe that like, no, you guys can't tell us what we're doing wrong. We know what's best because we did this first game. Look at how great our first game was. Don't question us about our choices on the second game. We know it's best. And, like, the more that happens, it feels like they're almost in a petty way gearing the game against the player because they're mad that everyone hates their artistic design, their artistic expression or vision. You know? It's just, it's very, it's almost giving off like a, like an annoying artist vibe. Like, excuse me, you can't tell me how to do my art. And again, this is coming from a place of like I am an artist myself, and I get like that sometimes, which is why it feels that way. Because like, why else would you do all these weird petty things to punish your fucking fans? As a fan of the game, I'm hoping the Tencent acquisition isn't influencing bad shit. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what that is. The crazy part is the people who've played for 10 years know like infinitely more about the game. Yeah, I feel like if you played the first game for as long as some people have, this game will instantly make more sense to you. The builds will make more sense, and that's like they wanted to open this up to the masses. I feel like that's why they did a lot of like the weird stuff that they did to try and make it more appealing to like a mass market. But in a lot of ways, they did it in like a super counterintuitive way where they didn't give more information. They made it more ball crushing, but then they also like they made it so that their niche player base that they already had that they were trying to expand, they're the only ones that understand the mechanics of PoE 2 enough to be able to succeed in it in like any kind of way. So it feels like even if you made this game to appealing to the masses, it's not more welcoming to the masses. I just feel like they're looking in the wrong direction. That's all. And I hope that like some of the things that they're going to be doing in the future will have them heading in the right direction. But right now, I don't know. It feels like all the development team wants to do is have these little powwows and cry about how everybody's mad about their game, and instead of just fixing it. It's like they want everybody to just like I said, like almost like they're artists. Like you're supposed to just like my artistic expression. Like if you liked my past works, you should like my current works. That's how it kind of feels to me, and I don't know. That's just not a good way to design a video game, because you're not like I get it. It's art. It is like you're making an art design. You're making a story. All that stuff. But dude, you're capitalists, like first and foremost, and it's almost like they want both sides of it. They want to make all the money in the world, so they're focusing on making microtransactions and not fixing all the issues with the game. And then all the bad design choices that have nothing to do with optimization and the game running properly that everybody hates. They're like, no, you guys have to like our artistic expression with this and keep buying our game and our microtransactions. It's so weird. If they just fucking developed the game, it would... I don't know, I think it would just do better. They just focused on, like, making the game work right. Making all the mechanics make sense together. Make it intuitive, not counterintuitive. Search the Red Veil. Oh yeah, I'm on the Red Veil part, so I should probably go through the Red Veil, huh? Wait, what the fuck? Do that? What the hell is this? New instance. No players. This option will put you in a... What? What is going on? I've never seen that menu before. Oh, yeah.
Blood, bones, and rust.
Oh.
Death in abundance.
You can reset the instances to farm them? See? That's actually kind of nice. That's one of those intuitive things that they should do more of. Adding trip functions to your sprinting. Counterintuitive. Don't do those things. Invulnerable minions. Don't do those things. Regenerating health at an alarming rate. Don't do those things.
I can create better.
I feel like if you've been a gamer for more than 5 seconds, you know that these things are just like the most fun game mechanics in gaming, and they like put them all the games, separate like games that I've played that I have hated a certain mechanic in the most. They have every one of like a buffet of all of my worst nightmares in video games, and for some reason I'm still sitting here playing it. Oh shit, you can do it at waypoints too? Word? Thank you. See, this is the kind of stuff that would be so sick if they just made it known in the game that you can do this stuff. Like, just having to stumble across that and then have somebody tell me in chat what the hell that means, it's just very annoying. Yeah, this is not looking good right now. Hold on, I gotta get some minions up here. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Calm down. Go away. It's control click on keyboard. I don't know what it is on controller, but it's control click on keyboard. I think that it's just hold down the button, because I did that by accident just now, and that's why I brought up that menu. Also, sometimes the inputs are a little bit weird, and I don't know. They don't always work right, so that might not have even been me. It might have just been the game kind of holding down that button for a moment too long, and I brought up that menu. Kind of glad that it did, though. It's kind of a nice little thing to know about. Because I always wondered how people farm for on hardcore, because like they say that you can't just like whip through the game. Sometimes you might have to grind a little bit to get gear or like levels or whatever. And I was like, what do? You just like go from zone to zone and like wait for them to reset or something? So now I know. Now I know how people do it. It's only useful in very specific scenarios. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like in hardcore, I know that people do a little bit of farming and stuff like that. First. And I do Contagion. I think I'm gonna do Contagion. Yeah. Why not? Ah.
You should have served me.
Oh yeah, Contagion is nice. Wow. Oh, it infects your fucking minions too. Look at that. Image. This chick is so funny. Since they changed how it works. Wait, what? What do you mean? What changed what? In POE 1 or POE 2? They changed something about the way that hardcore works? POE 1. What'd they change? That's kind of a big deal. I feel like making any change for hardcore players is kind of a big deal, because in my opinion, that's kind of what these games are for. I just can't play it right now for my own sanity. You know, mental health is important. Having fun over doing what you normally like sometimes is the best move. Oh wait, where did I put my coffee? I put it down over here. Yeah, before, if you died in Hardcore League, you got sent to Standard. When you get sent to Softcore version of the League. Oh, now you can... Oh, okay. So, wow, really? That seems kind of sucky, that you just get fucking sent straight to Standard. Isn't that just all, like, you know, inflation and people buying gold at this point? Do people play Standard? Am I in Standard? It almost sounds like getting sent to the void. Getting sent to the Shadow Realm or something. Off to the Shadow Realm with you. Well, Standard trade blows. Okay. Oh, because it's probably super inflated. 13 years of Standard? That's got to be insane. Be careful with how much you're putting pressure on my monitor, bud.
Perhaps this is what we need.
Yeah, I gotta assume like the gameplay is probably the same as anything else. Although I did notice that in POE 2, the loot pools are way different from one difficulty slash like League or whatever setting, because in Hardcore Solo Self-Bound I got like 7 divines before I was level 40, and then I played, I think, Solo Self-Found League Abyssal, and I got a little bit less. But then I played like just League, just like Standard League or whatever, Abyssal, like where you can trade and stuff, and I was getting almost nothing in comparison to the other two. It felt like a little bit of a decrease going from Hardcore to just Solo Self-Bound, but it was like a massive drop off. Like it took until like I was level like 65 or 70 to get my first divine. What? There's no difference, really? That does not seem right. That doesn't seem right. There's no difference. There's no fucking way, dude. You're telling me that I got 7 divines before 40? And somehow that's not like a different loot pool. I just got that fucking lucky with the characters and stuff. That doesn't make sense. That is an insane difference in luck from one character to the next. What? I don't believe you. I can't believe you. Like, I can literally, when I get out of here right now, I have never had a character in Hardcore Solo Self-Found that is over, I think my highest level was like 33 or something, like 32, I forget, something like that. And it was a Huntress. And I got 7 divines in that run. And that just doesn't make any sense. Don't have a level cap, they just drop. But then I played the like levels going 65 on the character before I got Zone. That's crazy. Maybe I had a lot of item find on or something. I don't know. That seems crazy to me. Just happens. Wow. That feels like insane luck then. I thought for sure that they had differences. Kind of wild that they don't. Alright, I gotta focus on playing the game because I'm playing hardcore and I'm just like casually fucking off, not playing the game.
another corpse to serve me.
You aren't the only one that thinks that, but it's been confirmed many times. Oh shit. Okay, well at least I'm not the only one that feels like it has different loopholes, but is it like a thing where like, is it just straight up like everybody gets the same loophole, or is it like character to character? It's just across the board? Because it seems so wild how different it is from one character to the next. Use all your, you just used all your luck. Yeah, on hardcore mode. Where I can't seem to survive because the game has too many one-shot mechanics. They don't want you to be able to log out. They need to make sure that you die. I agree that logout is like kind of I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a purist when it comes to hardcore. I feel like you're supposed to just play it, and if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. But not everyone feels that way, and everybody can play the game the way that they want to, hardcore or not. But I just feel like that's a super counterintuitive mechanic to have in a game that you want people to play a certain game mode of. It's like, this is the first time I've touched hardcore since I got back into the game. Like, I played it for like maybe a half a dozen characters when I first got it back in December of last year, and then I was like, oh, okay, well you can't survive these no matter what, and like it's like it's almost inevitable that I'm going to die at some point, so like I'm just not going to play hardcore then. Like if that's what they were looking for, they fucking nailed it, dog. Do you know what I would do if I had 7 divs in campaign? Holy shit. Wait, what do you mean? Well, I was on solo self-found. I'm on solo self-found too, so I don't know what I would do with them. They just re-roll all your stats, so I don't really get... It's just like, it's more gambling. You could use all those divs and not get anything. You can craft with them. Yeah, but... on a bench. Wait. Yeah, wait, what? Oh, in 2. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about in 2. I don't have a div in 1. I've never had a div. I don't know how fucking rare they are in that one.
That voice.
Yeah, like I said, I have very, very little time. I think I have under 40 hours in POE 1. Yeah, I feel like getting 7 divs before 40 in POE 1, from what I understand, is probably like the craziest shit that anyone's ever heard. Just running around, I mean, I don't mess with hardcore. I like too many silly builds. Yeah, that's the other part of the hardcore that makes me a little bit upset, is that, like, yeah, I want to be able to have fun with builds and not just entirely focus on, like, energy shield and resistances and armor and evasion and shit to just make sure I stay alive. What's a flicker strike? That sounds crazy.
There's the third.
Can't do that shit in hardcore. Is that the thing where you like bounce around the map like crazy and just like explode everything?
You should have served me.
go. Game, be kind to me.
Infection.
Eh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good plan. Didn't sound good. You probably shouldn't say that. Oh, fuck. I don't have enough space. Sorry. Ooh. We get that. Number 3 first. This guy on. Identify this. What does this give us? Ooh. Yeah. Oh, wait, we'll put that one on. Okay. Oh, still a white? The hell? I didn't know. Get that out of here. Nice. Okay. Grab this feathered robe. Gloves.
I think
Oh,
not.
no, we can't grab that one. I don't want this. What the fuck? Oh, it's.
No.
Grab the attuned wand. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Let's identify this shit now. That thing, there it is. Not what I meant to do. Damn it. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think it's automatically better. I guess. Oh, fuck, I haven't set up thing yet. No. No. There we go. Flicker is the one. It is one of those skills that that's really expensive to set up and is still shit, but it's really fun. That's awesome. Epilepsy warning. I probably shouldn't play that. Honestly, even like the fissures and stuff like that, they bother me sometimes when I play my warrior. Funny. That's cool though. I wanted to make a gas grenade like explosion build with a like a ranger or a merc or something, but I don't know even how that would work. I just thought it would be funny to make like almost like fart bombs, you know? That shit would be silly as hell. I'm supposed to be going back to town. Stop distracting me. I'm supposed to be staying alive and hardcore. Just fucking lollygagging around, shooting the shit, not paying attention.
Probably
This is not good. I'm gonna die.
So,
I'm
I feel
gonna die
like
for
that should be
sure.
obvious.
I see. You have my thanks. Be wary.
You can make a build like that? That's kind of crazy.
Cave in the cracks.
Withering Touch, Chaos Bolts, Grass, and okay. Might melt your PC though. Oh, really? Yeah, she gets pretty hot. I mean, it's making my whole fucking office hot.
Ah, fuck. Now this won't come. Here I would ask. Till next time.
Corrosion sounds cool. Poison. Oh, what's better, rapid attacks or corrosion? Corrosion sounds fucking cool, but game is rough enough. Rough even on good PCs. I know, dude. I had to do so fucking much. And it took so long to try and get this game to run right. I fucking changed the launch settings. I took out the fucking shader folder and had to recompile it. I'm gonna have to do it again soon. I put the shader cache to like 100 gigs. I did so much stuff to just get it to run this good, and it still has issues. And I'm on Vulkan too, which means that my frames are lower than they could be. Yeah, you did all the same stuff. Yeah, because you kind of have to, otherwise the game is basically unplayable. There was something that happened recently that I couldn't understand. Oh, I think it was the shader cache thing. Because like all of a sudden the game started like stuttering. Like every few seconds it would like, and then it suddenly, I looked it up and I deleted the shader cache and it stopped doing that. Yeah, I know, dude. And honestly, the Abyss Breach things are the worst thing for my frame rate. The absolute worst thing. There's. I feel like I get like pretty solid 80 frames basically anywhere in the game except for when there is Abyss, like breaches or cracks or whatever they are, fissures, or the hand breaches. I can't really think of anything else that really goes crazy. It's funny, I had that's like my standard. I have two M.2s in my PC.
You have them.
And number one, this is a massive fucking game, so I had to like delete a bunch of shit to download it.
Bye.
But yeah, I don't see how you can even play this on a regular solid state, like a regular SSD. It sounds impossible. It's hard enough on a fucking M.2. Mine's a bit older. I will be upgrading it on Black Friday. Honestly, my computer is like 4 or 5 years old, except for the motherboard, which I just changed out like 3 months ago, because my other one just gave up on me. But I miss it. I miss my old motherboard, mostly because it had my Windows licensing on it. Whoa! You're getting a 5060 Ti. That's
He's
sick.
unconscious, but he's
I didn't even know the fucking 5000 series were out yet.
He's unconscious. Bye.
That's kind of crazy. I have a 3080, I think regular, I think it's like a, I forget what it is. Oh, it's an MSI FTW. I forget. It's just a regular 3080 though.
The wound, only by a count's hand can the grim tangle.
Yeah, I have a 2070 in my stream PC. That's the one that's carrying the stream to you guys. But if I had to use it for my gaming PC, I think it would be stretching, especially the games that I play like this. Super unoptimized, early access, you know, it's trying to overcome a bunch of fucking glitches and fucking bad coding and shit like that. If I had to do that on a 2070, like, I feel like my 3080 straight up carries the game through a lot of the fucking dumb bullshit that it could be doing. It just kind of pushes it past it, almost. I can't imagine for people that, like, have been playing POE for, like, 10 years, and they've been playing it on the same PC that whole time, and just, like, doing minor upgrades here and there as they have to, and then suddenly they're starting to add all these assets in from POE 2, and their computers probably can't handle it anymore. Like, it just feels so fucked. This is the only game I've ever had to work that hard to make run. Right, dude? And that's saying something. Because I played Tarkov. And Tarkov is really fucking poorly put together, too. It's a fucking bowl of code spaghetti. It's just, it doesn't make any fucking sense a lot of the times how some of the game works. But this game has made me work so much harder. I think the most I've ever had to do with Tarkov is, like, clear the shader cache, which they have an actual button for in their launcher. And I mean, everything else is like stuff that's, I don't know, this is crazy. This is actually nuts. The Tarkov and PoE 2 is starting to sound like you enjoy. So that's kind of that's fair to think that I'm into cock and ball torture. The fact that I know that that's what you were saying just based off of the abbreviation probably says a lot more. And what I will say about this is that no, I am not into it. I do enjoy the more I don't like to call it, like, I don't like ball crushing. I don't like dick dragging through glass. I don't like, that's not the experience I want, you know? And I think that everybody understands that knows, like, that feels the same way as me. It's more of like I like overcoming great odds. I do like the idea of playing a game that, like, not so many people are into, because it is a little bit more of a like Dark Souls. Like, it requires a great deal of skill in video games, as well as understanding of the game's mechanics, which you can figure out, I feel like, within the first hour of playing the game. And I like that kind of stuff, and I like games that follow that same format, in not like the Dark Souls genre. I'm saying that, like, just the overall experience of, like, you know, the more demanding game, a more skill demanding game. I want there to be a lot of mechanics and fights. I want the fights to be engaging and fun. I don't want to just, like, have to stand there in place and shoot the target, and then it moves, and I move, and then I shoot the target, or whatever. I like stuff that it's got a lot of skill involved in it, and, like, you know, knowing your build and stuff like that. And I like that. You ever fuck with Hunt Showdown? I used to. I still have it. I haven't played it in a while, but yeah, I played it when it very first came out, and it's a really good game. Or it's a little bit weird nowadays, but, like, I really, really loved it when it was still in alpha and stuff like that. But I like those kind of. In fact, I think that Hunt Showdown is actually like a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It has the perfect balance of like super fun, engaging gameplay. Not so like the PvP is a little bit overdone, but like it's not like so overdone that it makes you drop the game and say I don't want to fucking play this shit anymore. And it has that level of like loss. Like you lose all your gear, your character, I think, in that game, and you have to start over with a new character from level 1, all fresh gear, blah 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 blah. That's the kind of like what I'm talking about. I like where there's a little bit of risk and a little bit of reward, or a lot of reward. I want there to be more risk than just like, oh, I died, respawn at checkpoint, run back in, do it again. You know what I mean? I want there to be a little bit more risk than that. But I really don't want it to be cock and ball torture. I really fucking don't. That right there, I think that's the breakdown between the developers and the fucking gamers. I'm not even talking about in just POE 2 now, or grinding your games. I'm talking about like overall, like the overall landscape of the gaming industry straight up feels like there's a breakdown between the developers and the gamers about what they want. Gamers want an engaging, fun experience that challenges them and rewards them for that challenge. Developers think that we like cock and ball torture. That's where the breakdown is at, right there. Me and my friends play it a couple times a week. Oh shit, really? You still play it to this day? Is it still good? Alright. I am going to focus up on playing my hardcore character for real, because like I'm going to start getting into the content where I can't mess around. It's cool. There's definitely some choices made we don't agree with. Yeah, I mean, we're just old and like complaining. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that is definitely what it is. You know, I can't lie about that. Sometimes you remember the good old days. Good old days don't exist. You like complaining about it, you know? It's a little bit nostalgic. It scratches an itch, you know, when you complain a little bit about it. All right, yep, we're gonna focus up. I gotta identify all this shit, and then I gotta sell it, and then I gotta look at my gear again, because oh no, I don't have any more Johns left. That doesn't seem good. I should probably have those. Oh.
Yes.
Oh wait, that's right. I wanted to see how many. Is this where I got them? No. Wait, where do I have? What character am I on right now? Oh! Raggy. You're pushing my monitor, bud. You can't do that. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You're gonna break it. You're gonna break it. That's an expensive monitor, bud. Yeah. I'm a little bit confused right now. I don't. Am I on the wrong character? Hold up. Did I log into the wrong character? Oh no! If I logged into the wrong character, I'm gonna be so sad. This Raggy. No, this is my solo self found. Am I just high as shit and I was thinking about the wrong thing? What were you smoking? What was I thinking? Where was I thinking about? No, there's no way. I am tripping the fuck out right now. I'm actually tripping out. What the fuck? What were you smoking? I don't know. I think I was smoking something. I don't know what happened here. Hold on. My really high self needs to figure out what the fuck I did here. This is a regular one. Solo Self Found Rise of the Abyss. I don't think that I played much of Solo Self Found Rise either. I was looking for where I had those divs at from like barely playing the game, but I don't think that I was thinking about the right thing. I think I'm thinking about my Solo Self-Bound Warrior, which makes it even more silly because I'm at level 84 and I only have 7 divs, which kind of should say something else. I truly thought that I had them on my hardcore Solo Self-Bound. You want out, bud? Come on, here I come. Maybe I'll take this time to smoke again. Fair roll is are pretty rare. Most of them are made in grade. Yeah, I don't think that I've on my what do you call it? I've traded. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the 7 divs that I thought that I thought that this was on my hardcore Solo Self-Bound stuff. That's funny. What the fuck was I doing with this character? I don't think I knew what I was doing with this character. I don't know, we'll come back to that later. Look at this. Look at this right here. Standard League. This is the one that I played during, like, when they first released early access. I have not touched it since then. Alright, yeah, I gotta sell some stuff and then I gotta,
How can I help? What would you
I
like?
feel like get some better gear, upgrade my gear in some way.
I'll find some use for that.
We're just gonna get rid of this stuff, even though I'm not identifying it. We're just gonna sell it, because, like, I don't care.
That'll be useful. Go.
And, wait, do you have anything that I need? Fast. I've already got decent boots too, even though they have movement speed, which is kind of crazy for this early on, I feel like.
If you find a pint out there,
See if I can upgrade stuff at all. What do we got? Yeah, look at that. I've got a bunch of regal orbs. We can do something. Huh. Wait, is it worth it? Or should I just wait until I get a better one? This is the level 1 stuff. Ew.
Sorry, I was just...
Level 6. Yeah, let's
Babe,
do
serve
that
well.
instead. Two. 3. Oh man, 1 hour. Yeah, I can't wait to sit in queue. Is there gonna be a queue? Wait, for real? Oh man, I didn't even consider that. Fuck. Okay. Well, I think that my computer can run both games. I can play this while I wait in queue. There's always a queue. Fuck.
Stay
Maybe
safe.
maybe I'll just stay playing Path of Exile 2 today. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let me. Oh, look at this. I had him right here. I could have just fucking, you know? Anyway. Level 1 Dominion skills. That's pretty crazy. Nah, maybe that's not worth it. I don't know. No, wait, stop. I want to equip it. Oh, because, yeah, duh. Oh, alright, and anything else that we can upgrade that's like really pretty? Has attack speed on it, but could use another ring. Do you have any rings for sale, dog?
Hello.
Sorry, ma'am. No, you don't. It won't be that bad. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, that's not terrible. I'm used to sitting in queues for like an hour for like DayZ and shit like that. So. That scared the absolute soul out of me. The AC kicked on and sucked my door closed. There's a ghost in here. The Grim Tangle. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong place then. Supposed to be over here. Oh, also thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. I have a patch on it right now. I don't know if I need it. I hope that my game is updating. I'm pretty sure I have my settings to download patches even when I'm gaming, but I'm worried that it's not doing it. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to have to wait in a queue either way. Yeah, that's right. I have other abilities. I don't have to just use the one thing there. I'm really actually. You know what? It might not be that I'm stoned. It might be that I'm not stoned enough. You know, I might have to go do something about that. We'll see. We'll see if it still keeps being a problem. Oh, I probably didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably didn't see the chat. I'm a really, really bad streamer in that regard. Also, I had my setup a little bit different, and it made it really, really hard for me to see my chat because I'm dumb. I just reconfigured like my entire setup and redid a bunch of stuff, and I used to stream to Twitch and YouTube, but I was doing a stream on each of my computers. Now they're both on one computer. I changed a lot of stuff, so it's made it a lot more easier for me to keep track of the chat and actually respond to people. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to leave you hanging there. This is kind of fun. I kind of enjoy like the poison minions running around affecting other things. Or I guess it's not poison, I guess it's more like cursing other things. Look around the PO directory near end of league and see what newer people are doing. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. It's a lot of the POE content creation community kind of revolves around like meta builds and stuff like that. I feel like when you see a new player, you kind of get somebody who's trying something else that's different because they don't know any better. You know, they don't know how the game works, so they're just trying whatever. It feels like a little bit more organic. It feels like. Maybe it's just me, because I do the same thing. I go looking through YouTube and Twitch looking for people that are smaller content creators that say like trying out PoE for the first time or something like that and seeing what they're doing. Number one, I want to see if I'm just a dummy. I don't read enough or something, but everybody has the same problems that I do, so that makes me feel a little better as well. A little bit of like camaraderie and seeing other people struggle with the game. Yeah, I appreciate the advice for sure, especially from somebody who's like seasoned at playing some of the games and able to tell me that I can reset fucking zones and harm them. That's pretty crazy. Still looking for the Grim Tangle apparently, because I'm really bad at this game. I'm also still not paying attention. I'm actually like really thinking about starting PoE 1. I can't wait for this hour to be up, but I feel like it's gonna take so long to get into the game. I feel like you're saying it's gonna be 15 minutes, but I'm unlucky. It's gonna take like an hour for sure. Up now? How does that work? Hold on. Did it already do the update? I hope it did. It looks like it did. Did I run both games at the same time? That would. It's got an hour. What was everybody just like trying to get to like as low in the queue as possible right now? Like lining up in front of the GameStop for the midnight release? That's actually kind of funny. Oh, look. It's actually the thing. What are the Koopas? There's Challenge League. I don't know what any of this stuff means. I should probably just start by playing the game. Enjoy the Hives. Skill and support gems. 10 Bloodline Ascendancy classes. You know what's crazy is that I've never even gotten to the point of Ascendancy in the game yet. Quality of life features. You're adding more than a dozen quality of life features based on requests from our community. Automatically begin at maximum level, and your Atlas passive does regular passive retrieval now. Be instantly refundable with gold. Level up all your gems with one click, and you can now identify all items in your inventory at once with no scrolls of wisdom. What? They don't even require you to have the scrolls of wisdom anymore? That's pretty crazy. Challenges. Oh. Logging in. There are 45,000 people ahead of you. Yo, what the fuck? Okay. This is on one server? How big are the servers? Like, what the fuck? Okay, PoE2 still playing? Is it gonna struggle now? Uh-oh. Oh, she's definitely struggling. Okay. Yeah, I figured that as soon as the servers open up, it's gonna drop down immediately. I'm actually glad that you told me. I might get in just a few minutes after the servers open up because of that. Yeah, I'm just going to chill for right now. We'll just hang out and wait for this to do its thing. I'm gonna go smoke real quick and hit the bathroom, and then we'll just hang out and chit chat about POE, and you can like inform me about some stuff. Yeah, I assumed that, like, you know, there's only two types of people that are rushing the league at the beginning. People that want to get ahead of the economy, and people that want to do it for the glory. The glory! Oh, my Atlanta. Okay. I misjudged the amount of time that I have for streaming right now. So I only have about an hour left of streaming, which is really unfortunate because that would only give me about 30 minutes of POE new league stuff. So I'm actually just going to save it for later. So I'm not going to game this right now. I'm going to head back over to Path of Exile 1 or 2, and I'm just going to play that for a little bit. I wouldn't say you need to look up a build guide, but do you have a general idea of a class or skill you'd like? So I play one of two classes usually, or one of two play styles usually, and that's like a warrior of some kind or like a barbarian, and then like some kind of bow wielder. But yeah. I mean, you can see that from my two like main characters on PoE 2, between a Fissure Totem Warbringer and a Galvanic Shard Gemling Legionnaire. Bone Shatter's pretty dope in PoE 1. I'm guessing that that's a warrior ability. I'd rather not look up a build if I don't have to. I was just gonna kind of feel out because I've played. I think I've played a little bit of each character, except for the barbarian. So I think I might go with the barbarian. I don't play on that side of the tree very often. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm leaning towards a warrior, I think. But I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with it. I don't even know what what the abilities are for the warrior. What do I got going on here? Okay. You don't need to build for campaign. You get away with almost anything. Okay, cool. Cool. That's good to hear. I think I played. I don't know. I actually don't know. How long is the campaign? Because I have a Shadow character that is like, I think like level 38 or something like that, and I got all the way back around to like I'm back at like the main first town. And Axe, most people finish around 60 to 70. Oh. Okay, no, I have not finished the campaign yet. Ever. Okay. Well, then this will be my first time this league, I think. Just looking to cruise around here, not like get too crazy or serious. Really know what I was doing. If I could reveal some of these. Map attempted. Hopefully it turns into something cool, you know? It'll be interesting to. I don't know. I like the idea of like doing something that's like homebrewed that you just think is cool, and it just like ends up working out really really well. You know. So hopefully I can do something that's like I feel like is cool, and then turn it into something that actually works. You know.
Killing time.
Like this build, I honestly I love this build. It just kind of happened organically, kind of a little by accident, and actually it only like really came together when I added in Herald of Ash. That like really popped off the build for sure, and I wasn't even expecting it to. It was something I just did on a whim, like trying to figure out something to improve my build, and it was like a crazy fucking improvement. There's going to be so much information thrown at you. It's cool just one thing at a time. Yeah, I'm going to kind of just go slow with it, I think. I'm going to read all the information. I'm not going to, like, rush through everything. Hopefully there's enough information that I don't have to do too much online searching. Word. Yeah, I'm fine with after, like, in the end game. If I gotta look up a couple of things to, like, make a viable build or whatever out of whatever my homebrew is, I'm fine with that. I know that it's not, like, you know, always viable, you know, your fun builds you like. This is, like, one of those rare occurrences where I basically had this same exact build from level, like, 4 all the way to 91. But I know that doesn't always happen, you know? So I'm fine with looking up stuff later, but I want to just kind of like let it rip for a little while at least.
You know what they say about found money?
Yes, quickly.
Bunch of
Indeed.
minutes and stuff. I guess we can just let another one rip then. We can go out this way and hit that next tower. It's a little bit weird to get there. Go to this one. Not what I meant to press. I'm probably going to do solo Cellfound. I think. I don't know. If I end up doing, I mean, I'll add you on POE either way, but, yeah, if I end up doing the trade or, like, standard or whatever league, then, yeah, we can definitely game together. That'd be sick.
Bag of bones.
It'd be nice to have somebody to, like, actually, I do a lot of solo gaming, and I actually don't even know what playing POE in a group would be like, so I did do a lot of loot gaming in Diablo 3 back in the day. And that was always kind of fun. Aside from, like, you know, the fact that game kind of sucked a little bit. And I'll definitely be back tomorrow, yeah. Oh yeah, word, yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, I'm more of a solo gamer. Twilight Reliquary. I always forget what the Twilight Reliquary keys are for. Yeah, it's really hard to like people for sure. I understand. Believe me, you don't gotta explain it to me. I get you. They're for foiled uniques. Oh, I got one of those. I think I actually did get one of those in hardcore. I don't know actually. I can't remember for sure. Don't hold me to it. But yeah, I have one of those. Is it just to like be cool? Chinese, man. Yeah. Okay. I like shiny stuff. I can get behind that. Ow. Is there any more after death stuff? I mean, hell, I collect trading cards like Pokemon and One Piece and stuff like that, so you know I can get behind hollows, foils, anything shiny and sparkly. Oh, is this one of those gambling boxes? Hell yeah. Let's gamble. I spent 2 million gold on one of these the last time I saw one. Actually, it was more than that. It was like almost 3 million gold.
Mana! Open up!
Hey, that's not bad. 10 Chaos Orbs? Can't complain on that one. Should we do it again? How much is it? Cost... Oh. The last one only cost 208 gold? Damn. That's crazy. Let's go, right? Yeah. You go again? Alright. Word. How much gold do I have before I go spending it up? 3 million. Okay. I probably shouldn't go for the last roll this time. I'll do this one, but I'm not doing the last one. Okay, we're done. Right? Yeah, it's 2 million. I'm not doing it. Oof, yeah. Hey, the 10 Chaos is pretty crazy. And I mean, really, the gold's only for gambling anyway, so... I mean... Does that mean I should? Yeah, fuck it, why not? What's the worst that could happen? It's only 2 million gold. Okay. I don't think that was worth 2 million gold. It's okay. We'll get a bunch of gold back. No time. That's kind of a bad one. Yeah, I know. I know. It happens. It happens. One spirit. I know. I saw it. That's the first thing I saw. I was like, "Fuck." The fuck is that? 50% of increases and reductions to cast speed also applied to projectile speed for supported skills. What the fuck is this? Doesn't go for any of my shit. The bloodline. Oh, okay, that's one of those support gem things. Gotcha. I think I'm done here. Okay. Back to town.
Oh, it's you.
Go on. Go.
I will make use of this. Go.
Just sold this. You think it would be a bad idea to just fucking corrupt it? What do you think? I mean, I feel like it can't get much worse, right? I mean, I guess it could get worse, but... Okay. Anything with it first? Anything I can do with it? Fire. Chaos. Oh. You think would putting quality on a negative effect make the negative effect worse? Oh my god. Okay. That's fair. Alright. Okay, I don't think there's much of anything that I can do. Oh, also notice that I have another gamble ring right here. That also kind of sucks. Hey, wait, can you chaos uniques? I don't think you can, right? Like, it won't just, like, re-roll a stat or something. Nah, yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just bang this on here like, BAM! Did it do anything? I don't think it did anything. That's some motherfucking bullshit right there. I'll tell you what. Crash, yeah, exactly. Is this John worth anything or no?
Yes.
Usually the ones I get are not worth anything. And it didn't make a whole thing about it when it dropped, so... I think... Or for chance shards, yeah, I usually do chance shards. I like trying to get, belts and helmets and stuff like that. What is this thing? Can I do it through here? Oh, no. Gems, there we go. Yeah. Where do you be? There it is. What are you worth? Tell me now. Just 1-to-1. Wow. That is unfortunate right there. Okay. Start putting this stuff. I can't believe I got 10 Chaos Orbs. I should have just stopped right there. That's the problem with gambling right there, kids. You just saw it firsthand. Stop while you're ahead. And a lot of times that's before you start. What do I do with all these? Where I put my reliquary keys too. Okay. What we got here? 30%, 37% delirium. I do not like the delirious stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
I don't really. Actually, you are here, and you probably understand
As expected.
how that all works. I don't understand the delirium stuff. I don't understand what is the benefit from doing it.
Of course.
It feels like it just makes the game insanely, like, just unrealistically hard for no fucking reason and no gain. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't see it. You love delirium? What? Explain it to me so that I can love delirium too. Because I don't get it right now, I don't think. POE 2 delirium is whatever. Okay, so you're saying POE 1 delirium is sick though. The emotions sell for money. Oh, word. Okay. I heard that a couple of them are kind of lucrative in this one too. Like fear or something, I think. Yeah, dude, they are. They're awful. I do not fucking like them. I got literally like trapped to the point of like I wasn't able to like leave it. Is that something like there should be a way to after you die to revive in town? Unless there is a way and I just don't know it. I got like trapped in one. I couldn't even get to the fucking exit. I just kept dying every time I respawned and I couldn't go anywhere else. Oh yeah, because they're like imagination or something, right? Because you're delirious, so they're not real, so they don't leave corpses behind. Yeah, that would be kind of hard for some builds, I think. I just use them to get extra juice maps. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I guess that I just don't have a good enough build right now that the benefit of them is worth the amount of, because I die way too often to, so like, you know what I mean? If I just die to them, then there's no point in me juicing up a map that much. So I avoid delirious maps. You're gonna be farming it to early in POE 1. What exactly do you do with it in POE 1? Is it the same deal? Just like emotions and like layering it onto waystones and stuff, or what? Cluster jewels. Oh, is that like those ones that like the timeless ones? Or is it something entirely different that only POE has? POE 1 has? Let's see if we can fuck around real quick and get ourselves maybe a fragment real quick. Who knows? Oh no, that's different. Okay. So I've never experienced a cluster gem then. I have no idea what it would be. Oh man, I picked a delirious map. I should not have done that.
Back down or die.
Ugh.
Weak animal.
Ow. Oh my god. I should not have picked the fucking map with delirium. I don't know why I didn't check it. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. I'm gonna die to the fucking boss. God damn it. I truly should have thought about this. I guess it'll wipe out the delirium when I die the first time, so there's that. So an acceleration shrine will also help. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck.
No mana.
Oh! Oh! That was not even fucking close to me. How the fuck did that make sense? I'm so fucking confused right now. This is kind of what I mean. What's happening? It's a big AoE. You can't see it in the fog. Well, then that's fucking stupid and I hate it. They need to... That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Is like visual clarity in this fucking game is just non-existent.
Need more time.
Jesus fucking Christ. Can he just leap across the whole map? What the hell, man? This is what I mean. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I blast fucking tier 15s fully juiced to the max, and for some reason this one is just a fucking a magic. It was just a blue with 2 fucking affixes on it and delirium apparently, because I didn't fucking notice it, and I'm gonna fail this because of it. This is the kind of dumb shit that I think is so fucking counterintuitive. I will never fucking play this game again if they can't figure this shit out. That's the kind of shit that makes a player want to completely fucking stop playing this game. I don't understand how the fuck they don't get that shit. How the fuck are they so goddamn stupid? Can you guys just not be fucking moronic and anti-gamer? What is fun about this? What the fuck is fun about this? Do they even give a fuck about fun? Do they even understand fun? God damn. I swear, GGG is full of some of the, dumbest motherfuckers. The dumbest motherfuckers. I just can't go near him. He's literally almost off screen. I almost cannot attack him, but he's within range at that point. He can jump at me if I'm that close. So I gotta stay way over here, GGG. Is this how you want it? Is this fun to you? Is this what it's supposed to be?
No mana.
What are you talking about? This is so fucking dumb. This is what I meant earlier, by the way. This is the kind of shit that makes it feel like you're not about making the game hard or challenging or anything like that. You're just being fucking scumbags with the way that you're fucking designing the game. This is the kind of shit that will make a fucking player completely drop your fucking game forever. So, I don't understand why the fuck you would design it this way. Who the fuck is so goddamn moronic on their goddamn development team that they cannot get it through their fucking heads that this is not how you fucking do it? You're not gamers, man. You're a bunch of unfun fucks that don't know how to fucking make a fucking video game because you never played a fucking video game. This is insane. I have a crazy build that melts this fucking shit. Nope. Fuck you when it comes to this. Makes no fucking sense to design it this way. Good fucking job, GGG. You guys are honestly the most moronic fucking development team that exists. Most anti-gamer, most anti-fun fucking development team that exists. Bar none. I don't think there's literally another fucking company that hates fucking... Oh, look! Another one! Fantastic! Good! Awesome! Stunned to death! Literally, dude... This is what I meant earlier. This is literally that, right there. They are, in a petty way, just killing you. Could you imagine playing a hardcore character? Imagine that you're somebody who is trying to play hardcore in this game, and they are so anti-gamer, so anti-player, that this is the way that they treat you. Attacks from outside of your field of vision that, if it's not on my motherfucking screen, it should not be attacking me. Period. If I can't see it, it should not be attacking me. There's no other... I don't give a fuck. It's disgusting. It's weird. Zoom it out, motherfuckers. If you want them to be able to attack from that motherfucking far away, zoom this shit out. If you guys are afraid to zoom it out, because you're afraid that people's systems won't be able to handle it, optimize this motherfucker. Stop fucking around and do your motherfucking jobs. That's what I'm saying. It makes no fucking sense. It's like they're a bunch of dumb fucks that are just making I was saying the other day, the dumb shit that they do in this fucking game is shit that Blizzard found out was a bad idea 15 fucking years ago in Diablo 3. Why the fuck are you guys making these mistakes? It's like a bunch of dumb fucks got together and decided that they wanted to put all of the worst, most anti-fun mechanics into one video game they possibly could. Like some kind of fucking Guinness World Record of making the most annoying anti-fun game that they possibly could. I don't understand it. How the fuck do you people exist? Fire everyone that's making these decisions. Every single one. Fire Jonathan. He's a fucking scumbag with a fake-ass fucking grin on his face. He's gross. Like, get rid of all of them, dude. They're all, every fucking developer that's currently in control of this fucking game that's making all these stupid fucking decisions, fire them all. Get rid of all of them. They really, like, dude, you guys do not deserve to be in the positions that you're in. It's fucking nuts. Makes no fucking sense. It truly is giving me the vibe of getting tattooed by a person that has no tattoos. Like, it feels like this game is being developed by a bunch of motherfuckers that don't play video games. And also, don't have fun, for some reason. I just don't get it. I don't understand this fucking dumb shit. Please, someone explain it to me. Oh, the league just started. Hopefully everybody's having fun. I gotta leave in fucking 20 minutes. Fuck. Stupid ass fucking game. See how long the wait is. Not like I could have gotten much done in 20 minutes, but... $79,000 people. What are you at, homie? $78,000 is like crazy for a queue. I gotta admit, 35. You'll probably be in at this rate like 15 minutes. So hold up, how does this work? Is it like because people are gonna play for, you know, I don't think that anybody that's jumping on right at league start is gonna play for just like an hour or something like that. It just like, it makes me wonder, how are people, is it because people's games crash? You gotta wait for people to get crashed off the server and then you get to have a spot? I just don't understand what happens once the servers are completely full. Oh, okay, so it doesn't just... I got you. They let it trickle in instead of fucking slamming the server. I got it. Understood. How many people are usually, like concurrent player-wise, how many people usually play this? Not even an hour. Yeah, that thing that shows you the concurrent players in the game right now. Remember how to see that? There's 150k. Pretty decent. Decent amount right there. Yeehaw. Wait, Megabonk is still running? It's 600k one league? That is fucking crazy. Cool. Settlers League. How long ago was that? I literally don't know anything except for Atlas, I think. I think I played it a real long while back in like 2020. You know, we were all looking for new shit to do during the pandemic and everything. But I'm pretty sure that I did not last long. Like, literally, I think I lasted less than an hour on that attempt. 2024? Oh, okay, so it wasn't that long ago. It was just like a year ago. Projectiles. Damn. Shit. This isn't good. I need to get some more levels or some more power-ups or I'm going to die. You have something I can afford? No, you do not. Ow. Eh. Oh, they're all down the bottom. Guess I'll keep doing bone damage since it's the highest quality thing. Yeah. Whoa! Why do they spawn right in front of you? Oh, chest. Give me that. Nice movement speed. Love to see it. Damn, 540. I got damage on that? Fuck you, game. There. Oh. Calm down for a second. Go size again. Oh! What's your POE account name? With the number. Oh no. Hold on. I'll have to figure that out. Oh no. Mr. Trunk Cam is gonna kill me. I think I have enough for one of these power-ups now. Power gloves. I kind of wanted the magnet. Fuck. Came too early. Attack speed. Oops, I was not supposed to buy that. I'm a dummy. I need to get away from Mr. Chunkham. Luck. Love to see it. I need some luck right now. Attack speed. Please give me something else. Oh, okay. Fuck you. I kind of have to go for that. I'm gonna keep going for bones. Let's go as experience game. Storm incoming. That's not good. I do not have enough power for that. Experience gain again. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Ow. Ow. I think we're dead. Yep, there it is. Alright. Go see what my thing is. Oh. I don't know how to tell. From here. I'll figure it out. Probably later, because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to even get in the game. Sign into the site. Oh, fuck. That's too much work. I'll do it later on. I'll message you on here, and I'll just direct message you my stuff. Okay, let's try it again. $60. Luck. I love getting luck. I don't like any of these. Oh, did he die? Feel my power. Yeah, dude, the luck is already working. No. Just do quick chains. Another one? Nice. Ooh. Let's do the same thing. So for right now, it's going to be this projectile. We need to get another fucking weapon that I actually like. This will do some life steal. Straight out damage. Damage. Wait, did I just get that in? Like, why? This feels like the music changed or something. Or am I wrong? There's no way I'm already in. Play shield damage to elites. I feel like I have to do damage to elite. All 3 gen sounds good. Cool. I need to get another weapon. Projectile cannon. Cool. I'm gonna be firing like 50 bones by the end of this. Turbo skates. Damn it. Yes. You can eat so much spaghetti with this bad boy. Also, crits have a chance to become mega crits. Okay. So much spaghetti, I think. Fuck, I have like 5 minutes until I have to leave. Ooh. Have enough of this? Ooh. We'll be able to afford though. Oh. There's something else. Projectile can. Incoming swarm. Damn it. Luck. Aura. More aura. This guy real quick. Luck. Give me all the luck. Turbo skates again. Oh! No! Moving too fast. Damage to elites. What? Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. Holy fuck. Getting so much experience behind. Terrible. Damage. Arms. Projectile cannon. Good. Ooh, what do you have? I'm taking damage, but thing. Count, projectile count. Lightning. Is this goddamn legendary microwave I just saw? Alright, hold up. That it over there? Gotta be. I accidentally clicked on this? I did not mean it. There it is. The only one I get? Alright. Not making that same mistake again. I'm doing so good. Fuck, I knew I was going to do good because I had to leave. That's how it always works. Alright, I'm gonna pause this game, like, basically right here, and I will pick this up right where I left off. When I come back. Up range sounds good. Damaged. Alright. Pause. And I'll be back in a little while. Thanks for watching.